Wait, didn't start. Okay, go ahead. Take 3.
I have a passion for stones like you would not believe. Jewelry, my favorite word. Diamonds and emeralds and rubies and amethyst. Citrine and sapphire and, ooh, moonstones. Oh, I'm getting all dizzy and nervous. Jewelry. I could spend my whole day in jewelry stores, loading up those taxis until I can't even budge. Emeralds and rubies swirling and snaking around my wrists. A Christmas tree. That's what I want to be. I want to drown in stones and jewels. I want to be buried alive in amethyst and clear quartz crystals. Oh my. I can't stand the excitement. I like to spend money, you see. I don't know why, I just do. Having that Visa card in my hand feels better than a man's sex organ. Will that be cash or credit, they always say. Oh, that sentence makes me swoon. For a second or two, I can't even talk, and then I say, I want to put that on my Visa card. Oh, my heart skips a beat or two, and the moment of purchase is like an orgasm, and I slide that little slip of plastic over to the sales clerk, and my hands get all clammy, and my heart starts to race, and I get all dizzy, and once I start, well, I just can't stop. It's oh, those shoes are so beautiful. Perfect fit. I'll have 25 pairs, please. No, make that 30. The sales clerk hands me my receipt, and I wish I could eat it. That glorious shade of gray reminds me of peppermint tea. So I rush to the next store and the next and the next until the little voice at the back of my head starts squeaking at me, stop. Wait a minute. What will Bobby say? Bobby. That's my hubby. 300 pounds of walking jello. Oh, Bobby doesn't exactly walk. Bobby kind of lumbers from side to side like a grizzly bear of tranquilizers. So anyway, I jump in the cab with all my parcels and I speed home to Scarberia. And then when I get there, I open all the parcels and I spread the shit all over the house. And oh, I sail around in my new gown and my new shoes. And oh, I twirl round and round and round. And oh, I get so turned on twirling round and round. I get kind of a little sticky between my legs and oh. I shouldn't have told you that. Now I'm all embarrassed. So anyway, I'm twirling round and round and round in the bedroom with my new duds and round and round and round until inevitably I hear the front door slam. And everything starts to fall apart. Honey, I'm home! Oh, that's Bobby, that big fat tub of lard. Every time he walks through that door, I feel like hiding. I want to think he was the biggest, hottest catch back in high school years ago. Oh, I guess we shouldn't have had all those eating contests. He always wins. So anyway, Bobby walks in, starts looking around the room, starts eyeballing me. I guess you've been shopping again, he says. Me? Shopping? Not in your life. Don't you lie to me, he says. And that's it. The shit hits the fan. He gets all red and puffed up. Looks like a talking tomato or something. Oh, and the worst part is when he starts throwing things with lamps and vases and ashtrays. And oh, I get so pissed off. My hair gets all messed up. I have to go hide under the couch. And I mean, I spend a lot of time shopping for all those things, and he just up and breaks them. I don't get all excited. He never laid a finger on me. I warned him. You touch me, honey, and I'm gone for good. See, one time, he got kind of carried away and he up and slapped me. You could see his handprint on my cheek. Well, I jumped into my pink Chevrolet and I drove right over to Betsy's house. I ain't never coming back, you friggin' creep, I yelled. And I meant it. Oh, and Betsy made me some tea, and I cried and cried and cried for the longest time. And it took me half an hour just to get the mascara stains off my cheeks. And then Betsy gave me a big hug and started patting me on the back like she was burping a baby or something. And I started feeling all weird, all warm and toasty and stuff. And well, I just don't know what came over me. I pulled away from her and I looked at her, and oh, Betsy had this warm, compassionate smile on her face and these soft, wise eyes, and I couldn't help myself. I just couldn't. I just wanted to kiss her. So I did. Oh, and we kissed and kissed for the longest time, and I couldn't believe it. I mean, I've been married for 40 years. I never even fooled around. I mean, I don't even flirt with the postman, for goodness sake. It just seemed like the right thing to do. And looking at her, I realized I really do love this woman, Betsy, who I have known since the 6th grade. She knows all my girlhood secrets, all my fears, and all my desires. Well, the next thing you know, I had my skirt up over my head, and she's holding my hand and leading me into the bedroom, and well, I'll leave the rest to your imagination. Does this mean I'm a lesbian or something? I don't really know. I just can't figure it out. For months after that, I wouldn't let Bobby touch me. I really hated him. No man ever hits me and gets away with it. You mark my words. He came to my bedroom door every night, but it was always locked. And then one night, he slipped $200 under the door. It was all in 5s and 10s. Well, that's a different matter. I mean, money talks, so they say. I mean, I thought about it for a second or two, and then, well, I unlatched the door. I mean, think of the pair of shoes I can get for $200. Besides, I wanted to teach him a lesson. Well, Bobby got what he wanted. Oh, but all I could think about was Betsy and her soft, warm eyes. Not to mention the quickest fingers in the Western world. And I started seeing Betsy every Wednesday after our weekly trip to the beauty parlor. Oh, I loved to stroke her big, hard, smooth, shiny blue beehive hairdo, smoother than a baby's bottom. The first time I saw her, after the incident, shall we call it, we were both so nervous. We were scared to look each other in the eye. I felt like I was 15 on my first date with Bobby. We were sitting under the hairdryer, and I asked her if she wanted to come over for some tea and have a little chat. "What?" she said. "I can't hear you." "Would you like to come over for tea?" I repeated. "Well, I got to think about that for a minute," she said. I told her to stop being such an old stick in the mud. "Come on," I said. "We got lots to talk about." And Betsy finally agreed, and we gabbed and gabbed and gabbed for the longest time, and I have to say, it was a very difficult conversation. She kept saying, "I ain't no lesbian," to which I replied, "Well, neither am I." "What we did was wrong," she said. Me, I don't think so. It just seemed to be the right thing to do at the time. For sure, Betsy tasted better than Bobby ever did. I never could stand his mauling paws and his nicotine breath. Betsy's touch was always gentle and kind. Well, she was a woman naturally, so she knew precisely how to make another woman feel good. Bobby was always selfish, only seemed to care about his own satisfaction. Well, if we weren't sure the first time, I told her, we should try it again. Oh, you crazy, she said. Maybe. But I want to make you feel good, honey. See, I always get what I want, eventually, if I keep trying. And I wanted Betsy. I love her like I love my Visa card. So, we tried it again. It felt even better. 2 peas in a pod. 2 old broads that were meant for each other. For years, we used to play cards every Wednesday. Now we play with each other. Oh, sure, Bobby gets what he wants twice a week, so I have $400 in spending money, plus the plastic card. Well, sometimes he gets real mad and makes me take it all back. Of course, I only take back half and hide the rest. Old Doris, the suburban slut, has got it made. A big quiet house in the suburbs, and the husband was a good provider. And I got my clothes, and I got my emeralds, and I got my gold, and I got my diamonds, but best of all, I got my Wednesday afternoons full of passion and bliss. I mean, what more could a gal ask for? Wait a minute. Wait just a damn minute. I'm having a revelation. What am I doing? What am I staying with that jerk for? I want Betsy. I want to run away with Betsy tonight. There's got to be more to life than a house in the suburbs and a fat fucking pig. Oh, Betsy. Betsy. Excuse me, I gotta go call Betsy. Betsy! My angel, we're leaving town tonight. We gotta take the bull by the horns. And excuse me, I gotta go. Betsy! Betsy!